Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wanda's World, where we're all about good food and good vibes. Some time back, I shot a video of myself unloading some Amazon boxes. Is it unloading, unpacking? You know what I mean. Um, and in these packages, I had some vacuum seal bags. Now, my initial intention was to use this vacuum seal bags to store clothes that my older baby had outgrown that I was planning on keeping for my younger baby. Kids outgrow clothes so fast, even before they're worn out. And I am not about to get rid of clothes that the older one has outgrown, and when the younger one is her age, go out and buy the same clothes. So these bags come in real handy, and they make it so easy to store clothes because they become really compact and you can put them away, and when you need them you just crack them open and your clothes are in perfect condition. Now, I wanted to show how this was done, but I struggled with a voiceover because if I just did a voiceover detailing what I was doing, it would have been very mundane. However, last week, my daughter came home with a library book, and when she read it to me and she finished, I thought it was a hoot. And voila, the idea came to me that I could read this book as I was doing the packing. And so you could sit down and watch the video and listen to the audio, or you could put on the audio and do something else in the house and listen to the story. I do so love a kid's story that has some adult humor, without being crass. A story that you can read to your kids and get a chuckle out of. It's just the best. So sit back and enjoy the story. This is a true story of the Three Little Pigs by A. Wolf. Everybody knows the story of the Three Little Pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. My name is Alexander T. Wolf, but you can call me Al. I don't know how the whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is a real story. Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold and I ran out of sugar. So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. He had built his whole house out of straw. Can you believe it? I mean, who in his right mind would build a house of straw? So of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just walk into someone else's house, so I called, little pig, are you in? No answer. I was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake, and that's when my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. Well, I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed a great sneeze. And you know what? That whole darn straw house fell down, and right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw, so I ate it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there. I went feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of straw, so I went to the next neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not by much. He had built his house of sticks. I rang the doorbell on the stick house. Nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in? He yelled back, Go away, wolf. You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin. I had just grabbed the door. When I felt another sneeze coming in. I huffed and I snuffed. I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great big sneeze. And you're not going to believe it. But this guy's house fell down, just like his brother's. When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. Now, you know food will spoil if you leave it out in the open. So I did the only thing there was to do. I had dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling a little better. However, I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So I went to the next house. This guy was the first and the second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family because he built his house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house. No answer. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know what that rude little poker answered? Get out of here, wolf. Don't bother me again. Talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar and he wouldn't give me even one little cup for my sweet dear old granny's birthday cake. What a pig. I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when I felt my cold coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed once again. Then the third little pig yelled, And your old granny can sit on a pin. Now, I'm a pretty calm fella, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. When the cops drove up, of course, I was trying to break down the pig's door, and the whole time I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. The news reporters found out about the two little pigs I had for dinner. They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all of that huff and puff and blow your house down, and they made me the big bad wolf. That's it, the real story. I was framed. But maybe you could loan me a cup of sugar? The end. Wasn't that just a delightful story? I mean, come on. This story is so lovely. My little girl has to give this book back to her school. It's a scholastic book. I'll take a picture and post it at the end of this video just in case you want to buy it for your kids or even for yourself to enjoy. It's a fantastic book, and I know it's one that we're going to get a lot of reading out of, so I will buy a copy for our house. Now, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed listening to this story as much as I enjoyed reading it. So this is me finishing packing up the second bag. I was watching Extreme Couponing, and as I was watching this, my daughter said, Mommy, what we should do? We should start couponing. You like saving money, right? Do you see how much money these people are saying? I mean, I'm just saying, teach them while they are young. And yeah, so these bags are a great buy. This one bag cost me probably less than $15, and it comes with, are they 10 big bags, or I don't remember, but it comes with quite a large number of bags, and they are so convenient. They come with this little pump. However, I did notice one bad thing is that the little clips that zip up the bag, they kept falling off. but that does not in any way affect the usability of the bag. You'll still be able to pack the bag and you'll still be able to use it. I'm just not sure. We'll see the process of opening. When I open them, I'll let you guys know how they open up and if they will be reusable, just because that has fallen off. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish doing this last bag. I'll probably play some music. I'm gonna finish doing this last bag. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel. At the time of posting this, I'm at 194 subscribers. I did not at any one point think that in the short time that I've been posting videos that I would have this many subscribers. I'm grateful for each and every one of you for taking a chance on your girl. I promise to do quality content, regular uploads. I know I've been a bit sketchy with the uploads, but I'm still learning how to do the videos and how to edit and everything. It's a slow process, but thank you for subscribing and being interested in what I have to say and what I have to show. I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful new year. May all your dreams and your wishes come true, and may God be with each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. Tell everybody about our little family. Have them subscribe and come in for the good times, and let's keep rolling. Bye bye.